Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Excalibur Roundtable Tech Talk. This is part of our extended Tech Talk series with our friends at Halo. I'm joined today by Tom Petley from Halo. Tom, thanks for joining me today.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for having me, as always.
Yes, and so we decided we wanted to get together and talk about kind of keep people updated on some of the new features that have come to Halo. You guys are constantly innovating, constantly adding new features. And for the audience out there, you can go to Halo's website and actually see the roadmap and some of these features that are out there. It's right there on their website. But one of the things we wanted to highlight, because it's something that comes up quite a bit, is translations from one language to another. Many of our customers have multilingual needs, have the need to communicate with folks in different languages, and that's a new feature that has come to Halo recently.
Yeah, it's something that we've always had the ability, or not always, but for a long time, we've had the ability to display. I'm going to call it static text in different language. So the self-service portal, for example, you could always translate all the buttons and all the forms and things like that into different languages. And that was always a really key point. That's why we kind of did it first, I guess. So you could have an English portal, a French portal, a Spanish portal, whatever it might be. But what we didn't have for a while is the ability to translate the text that's written in. So either the text that's written in on when someone's logging a ticket on the portal, so maybe the details
Mhm.
of the incident, or maybe the email they write in, the actual body of the email, kind of the ability to translate that, so the kind of more dynamic text as such. Um, but I was going to share my screen today, if that's okay, Mike, and
Absolutely, it'd be
just
fantastic.
just show you a it's a very basic example, to be honest, but it just shows you the power of the new integration. So I've just got an example set up here, where in this case it's just an example of an email that's come in or something from the portal where I'm an English speaker. I'm say part of the service desk and I maybe don't speak French. I've got this French update coming from the user. And what we've added in is this ability here to have this translation button. All we do is click that and it's going to translate this for us. And you'll see here, it's just translated that all across to English for me. So you've got all this English text here. If I want to toggle back to the original one, I just hit this button here and just toggle straight back. So you can always see the original language and then kind of the translation that we've got here. So really, really almost basic, but it's using that power of that kind of automated translation behind the scenes, which is it's basically going to give the service desk person just an instant kind of translation of what the user's saying, and it saves kind of leaving the system to try and translate or having native speakers necessarily on that service desk. So a very basic example there, but hopefully you can see the power of that kind of new feature, and I'm sure it's going to go down very, very well with kind of those multilingual customers that we have.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that always is one of the challenges. I mean, we can translate the static stuff, which is
Mm,
easy enough for us to display. And hey, I've got my language set, in my interface set to English, so I see
mhm.
the English,
Yeah,
nature of that because the things are static and able to come over. It's when you get into descriptions of issues, or you get into emails where that can certainly be a challenge. And as we know, we could copy and paste it into some Google Translate if we wanted to. But now we're copying and pasting and trying to look at multiple things at once and understand what's going on and to have that built in. So literally, as you showed, at the click of a button,
click on that.
um,
Yeah.
I can read it. As we know, the translators are not perfect. They're not Star Trek universal translators where we hear it exactly as it's supposed to be. But the translation, what I've always found, is close enough that you can easily glean all the context that you need.
Mm,
Um, I think about some of the forums that I participate in, and folks will typically English is the common language in many of these forums, and people will usually apologize at the beginning. English isn't
mm,
my first language, and for somebody who's an English teacher, you'll be able to pick out certain idiosyncrasies based on the way their first language might be. but certainly when you read it, you can glean all of the context that you need, and understand exactly what they're trying to say. And so I think that's pretty cool. Really, and as you showed, at the click of a button, and it's not
Yeah.
rewriting it. It's giving you the translation.
Mm.
The original text is still maintained.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um, and that that brings a powerful feature. I'm excited to see. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag just yet. There's more new things coming to Halo, and as we said, right on the website there, it gives the roadmap of what's upcoming as minor and or major features to the Halo platform. And we've talked about before, from an upgrade perspective, customers have that ability to decide when their Halo system is going to be upgraded to that next release, and can take advantage of things like this, which may be part of a monthly release versus the more major quarterly releases.
Yeah, certainly. This is actually being released in 10 days, this feature. So we're going to be, it's available now, but we're going to push it out to our customers in kind of around 10 days. So it's something that, we like to talk about things where possible that we can actually, customers can take away and actually start using. Because if you kind of end up starting to talk too far as the future, it becomes something that's everyone gets excited about and then has to wait 3 months.
Right.
So
Right.
we try to keep it quite kind of current and the things we talk about. Yeah.
So it's fantastic, and it's always exciting to see the things you guys are doing there at Halo, and innovating the platform, and constantly bringing new features to the forefront. Tom, thanks for joining me today and for sharing this new feature of Halo, which we'll all see, and probably already is released as you're watching this. We look forward to being able to get together again and share additional new features that are being added to the Halo platform. For those that are watching, feel free to reach out to the Excalibur team here. We'd love to share the power of Halo with you, and get Tom or one of his cohorts on the phone with you and share the power of Halo and what it can do for your organization. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you soon.